I love that
explains.
you mentioned the education piece. I know that people that we have introduced to you to go and get funding and finance have been really big on that. Why is the education piece so important? I mean, I know that I love learning, and I want to learn how to get the best deal terms, finance. And why is it such, for somebody to say they're buying their first property, why is the education piece from a broker so damn valuable?
Yeah, the first thing is it's just such a big transaction. You're talking about a lot of money. Usually, it's the biggest financial purchase that people make. So you just, for your own level of comfort, I feel like people just you'd want to have an understanding of what you're doing and why, all the ins and outs of it, terminology, things like that, because you just want a good understanding. And if the client understands exactly what they're doing and why, they're a lot more comfortable with it. They're a lot more comfortable with you, and it just creates a better experience for everyone. So, because I think that another thing is the finance industries can be very convoluted. There's a lot of terms, acronyms, all sorts of stuff. I sometimes think a lot of it's done on purpose, just to keep people confused and feeling overwhelmed. But yeah, and different banks all have different terms for the same thing. It's big in the finance sector. One thing can have 4 different names. So I think helping people with the education side makes them feel a lot more comfortable with it, and then they want to continue on too. So, and when things do go, just say something does go south, they've got an understanding of why, and you can kind of work through a lot of those scenarios too, rather than someone sort of just saying, well, you're supposed to do this and this happened. And yeah.
What about the stress relief? Like relieving of the stress for somebody that's like, I'm going to try and get finance. They go and find a property. They really want to buy the property, and all the weight is on them to get everything prepared, perfect for the bank to be able to get approved, versus having that kind of on the finance broker. That's huge, right, Sam? Like when somebody's looking at buying a property, like to not have to worry about the finance and make sure that weight is on, say, Andy's shoulders is pretty good.
You'd have a similar experience with the bank, but I'd say the stress when you mention that is, do you have the right product? Is this the best product fit for you and what goals you're trying to achieve? And if you're going just through the bank, they've only got a limited number of products, so it may not actually be in your best interest to go with any one of those products compared to what else is out there. So that's the stress is just consistently come back into your journey, because you're in that one product, you've got that one relationship, they're pushing that one agenda the whole time, whereas having the broker, that's a more of a broad-based approach, and they're not tied to any one product. They're there for your best interest at heart, and that's where I see that's why there's been such a big growth curve in the mortgage broking industry, in my opinion, anyway.
Yeah, completely. And that's the thing they've legislated as well, is the best interest duty for brokers, essentially being, you've got to prove that you're putting them in a better position, or the best position that you can for their situation. If you're going direct to a bank, the bank can't really prove that they are, making the best decision for you, because they've only got a couple of products there and that's it.
Yeah, absolutely.